Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Sonia from Truesoulintuition, and we're here to do a reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter to see what's currently going on in your heart space and your love space, to bring forward honest and clear messages from Spirit to help you in your current situation, whether it's about yourself, which is mainly what these are going to be focusing on, and whoever you may be thinking about right at this moment. Leo, all the boundaries to this reading are in the description box below. And if you're new to my channel, please like, share and subscribe. I do appreciate that. If you're returning, I love and appreciate you guys for coming back, even though I have been inconsistent. But I needed to do this, needed to take the time, guys. So I'm in a really strong place energetically. My mediumship is growing, advancing. And I feel really strong right now, so it's good to come in and give these in-depth spiritual readings, because that's the space in which I want to go. I want to start carrying this tarot oracle sort of reading space into like a bit more deeper or a bit more depth than just the common love readings. Because I mean, I know we all want to know about love, but what about ourselves? We want to love someone else. What if we can't love ourselves first? We need to learn how to do that and understand what we need to do that. So we're just going to look at the map of you, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter and Mars, to see what's going on with your energy and to see what Spirit wants to say to you. So hopefully you're in a good space. I hope you're well. I hope you're safe. And, hopefully these messages resonate with you. It is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate, just saying. So we're just going to get straight into it. I'm just going to take a moment to put my energy into these cards. I've saged and just let everything flow. This is a good time to ask that question that you need answered from Spirit. While I connect into your energies. I'm sorry about environmental noises, guys. I've got my door open. I love to read with my door open. And unfortunately, literally every noisy car and every dog in the neighborhood will let you know that they're there. It's just how it goes. But I'm currently working with Nuumite right now for these readings, which is kind of like the Sorcerer's Stone, or that's its casual name, the Sorcerer's Stone. And we're just looking at inner magic, signs and synchronicities from Spirit, the universe, reaching out, reaching in, looking deep. Nuumite does a lot. It's a very, very, very old crystal, so it's hard to come by. Your energy is quite dreamy, but my throat chakra actually is quite tight, and I don't know if it was already tight before I came in. I didn't, you know what I mean? It just got a little bit tighter. So there's a lot of things that you haven't been able to articulate, Leo. So I feel quite dreamy and sleepy. I feel quite maybe daydreaming a lot, fantasizing a lot, thinking a lot, but not in a negative space, in a real nice, dreamy, sleepy space, you know. You may be feeling tired a lot. You may be processing that way, but just quite dreamy. Okay, so we're just going to ask Spirit to bring some messages forward for you now, Leo. Here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter and Mars. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter and Mars. What the messages does Spirit have for them, please? You know how they just fell out like that? I kind of, like, it's interesting because I've learnt with energies, when they come out a certain way, was it yesterday with Gemini? It was a little bit resistant, you know what I mean? Like, so when I finally was able to reach in and pull out the message, they were like, just throw it at me, like, here, fine, have it. Like, they didn't want to give it up. And I feel like your energy might be very similar. Leo, not really wanting to give up too much information, but when pushed, it all comes out. So what you got was, oh, yes, nice. Big, bold vision. That sounds about right for Leo, right? It's a beautiful card to come forward. Legacy of light. Oh, heaven sent. Wow. Actually, these are cards I would usually pull for myself. There's a lot of growth and expansion in your energy. There's an alignment of your inner child, the present now, and your higher self. You're really truly connected here. You're connecting with a lot of ascended energies. So when you start connecting, okay, I feel like I've just jumped the gun here. I feel like we need to just take it nice and easy with Leo, because Leo sort of like, there's the dreamy space here. Your energy is quite high, and it's quite beautiful. With this big bold vision, I love this card. I love this card because what it says, that you have a rebellious heart, and having a rebellious heart, you see things like, if you look at it, for me, this is the pure representation of spiritualism, which is taking your truth from a whole bunch of different things and creating it inside of you and being it and walking the talk, being high vibration of the mind, seeing very clearly. Insight perception is really high. Understanding your senses, being mindful of what you say. It's just, you're hiding this. You're hiding this from others. An awakening, an epiphany. Just with this here, this sort of necklace here on the neck, I just feel like a little tightening there. So you have it. You're starting to understand your purpose. You're starting to move forward and start thinking better. Like you may have had a third eye awakening, which is going across the board, because as we move into the energies of 2020, we've discovered a lot about ourselves, and as a society, as an individual, and how the individual works within the society. And with you, it's you've learned something, and it's propelled you forward. Like it's pushed you forward. But you're being very tight-lipped about things. You know what I mean? You're looking forward with eyes open, but you're not saying it. What you've seen, what you've dreamt about, what you're imagining, what you're trying to manifest forward. You're very trendy. You're very articulate with how you look in the world, how you present yourself. But you have a lot of knowledge, a lot of knowing that you keep to yourself. And that's the part of this card, is that you actually come out of that closet, basically, and come out and say to the world, this is me, freedom of expression. This is what you want. You want to be able to express yourself and be comfortable with yourself and understand that you walk the talk. You just don't do all the talking. You actually know how to back it up. You don't just say it. You mean it. You do it. You feel it. You know it. You live it. And you love it. It's a space of being yourself, being your real self, expressing yourself in many different ways, like physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. And it is a full alignment here with the light, the legacy of light. This was your purpose all along, but you may have not realized that till now. You know what I mean? You were supposed to come into alignment. You're supposed to heal your inner child, process how you feel now in your world. This is you understanding where you are in the world, your placement, and then connecting to a higher vibrational self. Like, this is a full alignment of who you are as a person with the legacy of light. So they just said you have superstar qualities, which you know very well you do have. You haven't let it shine, though. Is it too much for people? Maybe. for common people. I don't know why you said that, because that's not something I would want to say. But for the mass majority, a lot of them are still asleep and unaware of it, unaware of your uniqueness and how you express yourself. Maybe people, okay, that's why it's hard to swallow. That's a hard pill to swallow for you, because you're like, you know what? I'm freaking gorgeous inside and out. How come I'm not appreciated for it? How come it's not acknowledged for it? Why am I not acknowledged for this beautiful expression and these moments of clarity and messages that I give and receive? But I give. There's a lot of that. I give. I'm a giver. I've always given. Like, there's a little bit of resentment in your energy as well, because you see it, you understand it, but it's not seen openly in the world. You know, what you have to offer, what you give, what you bring to the table. Like, you're very still, like, you may still be stuck in the ego space, which is why you're adorning yourself outwardly. But a lot of the work needs to be done inwardly. So if there is a blockage here, because I feel like it's the throat chakra. Because my throat chakra is really killing me right now. Like, it got worse. And the tightening of it. So you're definitely choked up with something that you need to express. I mean, this is something that you know you need to do. And it's what you're seeing for yourself, your past, your present, and your future. You know, you're seeing it all as a whole. You're seeing the bigger picture. The big, bold vision is the bigger picture of your life. You know, you're finally looking up. You're finally feeling up, you know, like, even though I got a lot of the dreamy space, the sleepy space, but you may be doing a lot of work in the fifth dimension. And I don't know if that resonates with anyone out there. Having a lot of vivid dreams, talking to people in your dreams, healing in your dreams, you know, because you're working, you're astral projecting, so you're working in the astral realms, which means you're working with your higher self. You're connecting with higher beings, higher energy, higher knowledge, higher information, things that you've always known and seen, and it's all becoming relevant now. So you know, there's a lot of connection to space and time for you. And they're saying, okay, time is of the essence, but don't force it. It has to come to you naturally. It has to come to you naturally. You have to become this. If you're not in the space of big, bold vision, you're moving towards it, because things are aligning in your life, in your energy, in your body, in your soul, that's bringing you forward to start seeing things from a lighter perspective. You know, it's like, boom, like that. That's the sound I got. It's just like, doom. You know, it's just this light turns on inside you, and you're like, whoa. You know what I mean? Just a lot of whoa going on. And it's not a negative, though. I feel like you want to be adorned, but see, this person has nothing. This person is not adorned. This person is as she is. And she's adorned with the light of her own. You know, her own light. She's adorned with that. An inner light, an inner knowing, an inner glow. So this is a glow up for Leo. There's a lot of glow up for you in your growth. And like, there's an expansion from sort of working with the physical, outside looking good, outside projecting good, and then realizing, oh, well, I need a little bit of TLC, I need a little bit of love, a little bit of light in my life, and then boom, in comes the light, because you asked for it, because you're ready to receive it, because you understand this is what you need to do. And it's an alignment and an attunement of self into the light for you. I want to read the big bold vision a little bit from the book, because I want to understand. I want you to understand what this particular card means, because this is the starting point. And you think to yourself, wow, humanly, this is the end goal. This is the end goal. The big bold vision is the end goal. But for you, it's the starting point. You already have it. Everything you need to be this is already with you now. Just be it. Live it. Breathe it. You know, that's what they're saying. Be it. Become it. Be about it. Be about that big, bold vision. 15 breaking down to 1 plus 5, which is 6, and 6 resonates with the heart space. So you may be working on a lot of healing within your energy, Leo, which is beautiful. It is a beautiful process to heal and understand who you are inside and out. Okay. So here we have big, bold vision. You were not born to play a small role in life, which we know, Leo. It's the superstar qualities, right? You have the ability to dream big, even if you have absolutely no idea about your visions, about how your visions can come to pass, or what all the details may look like. You can access the heart and guts of a vision by tapping into your wildest dreams and surrendering attachment to exactly how it will all work out. The details are up to the creative genius of the universe. You are an active, contributing participant, but not the sole player in your life journey. There is something, a vision or an idea that is coming to you. You may worry that it is too much for you, but don't worry. It is meant to be yours, although you might have some adjustments to make and some tweaking to do as you let go of your limited thinking and open up to a fearless acceptance of bigger, brighter, more radical and more potent possibilities of creativity, of creatively living your light in the world. Oh, that's so beautiful. That is so beautiful. And I feel like you do. Here's the thing. They've already shown you the past. You had the vision. The present, you are in alignment. You are starting. This is when you turn the light on, right? This is when the light starts coming in more and you start becoming aligned. This is when you move and tweak things to fully adjust to who you need to become. And boom, this is when you do it. Like, it's showing you where you're going. And Heaven Sent is a beautiful card to have. 33 is this is where the teacher emerges for you. You become the teacher. You become the knowledge. You become the knowing. This is when you understand who you are and start moving into your purpose. And your purpose is to share it with the world. That's why your throat chakra needs some opening up. Like, work with it. Talk. Communicate your heart space. Communicate your thoughts and your dreams and your visions for your life, because you totally deserve it, Leo. Don't forget that you deserve everything that you feel others have. You deserve it too. And when you understand that you deserve unconditional love, you deserve to be supported in life, you deserve to be nurtured and loved, and in return, you will give the same back. That's what the universe is asking in the middle. Is meet me in the middle, Leo. Don't try to control it. Don't try to manipulate it. Just allow it to be. And it will be. And so it will be. You know what I mean? It's sort of like it's already preordained. It's already written in the stars for you that you will become this beautiful light in the world once you let go of limited thought patterns and behaviors. So, you know, we're moving into the space of understanding ourselves and moving into alignment for the legacy that we will create in our future. And we will find that, you know, once we start activating the light within, a lot of good things, a lot of good thoughts, and a lot of good processes come towards us. So you're leveling up your process. So you're understanding more divine information, because that takes a lot of space. And if you're not clearing out what's cluttering your mind, you won't have space to download things, and it becomes corrupt. And there's spaces and gaps and decryptions, encryptions in the code. And it's like, if you don't know how to understand how to clear it all out and give the space for all the data to come in, you're going to find that there'll be gaps missing in your information. And we don't want that. We want the clear message. We want to understand the message without distortion. So you will be channeling some really positive energies in the future, Leo, which is amazing and positive for you at this time. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to just clarify each card, see what comes forward from the tarot, and then after that I will get a reading for who's coming towards you in love and a closing message from Mother Isis. So can I have a card for the big bold vision, please? What does Spirit want to say about big bold vision? So we're just getting a little bit more detail. Okay, thank you. The Four of Wands. I love that. That's about home and love and marriage and community. Or community? Yeah, it's family. This is about finding stability within yourself, within the temple of you. You have to find that stability. You have to find that connection. You have to find the love for yourself. Okay. This may be a lot of ancestral healing, family behaviors and patterns that you've inherited. So you obviously have to go through a huge awakening, which will clear this out anyway. Naturally, you'll do it naturally. Like, you don't have to force it. You don't have to fight it. Just allow it. Once you start allowing the healing to come in, that's a big thing for you. It's to heal your actual energy, because even though your energy feels really positive, you're still kind of, like I said, still a little bit ego based in that card. You're more about the outside and less about the inside. But when you're with the Four of Wands, this is going within. This is finding your stability within your home, within your house, within the temple of you. So I'm going to ask for legacy of light. Please clarify the legacy of light. Ooh, judgment. Yeah, okay. Okay, I just want to get heaven sent, please. Please clarify heaven sent. Thank you. Five of Swords. Why the Five of Swords? Oh, okay. Okay. And Princess of Wands. Okay. All right. I like what it actually says. Now, I did say ancestral healing, right? I did say you clearing out the process of you. Now we have the Judgment card with the Legacy of Light. And I feel like with this, the hardest critic that you have, or the injustices that you have in your life, the judge in your life has been you. And at times you've judged yourself quite badly. You've made bad judgments, and then when you've reflected back at it, you've hurt yourself, you've judged yourself, you've imprisoned yourself. If there was an injustice, the hardest judgment that you ever got was from you. You know what I mean? And like I said, I might have said this in another reading, but you're kind of looking at yourself through distortion, because there has to be a clearing and a breakthrough in your judgment. So we need to break these walls that you're creating for yourself, because it's almost like you're standing in the mirror of you and looking at all the negative things. You're judging yourself with this Legacy of Light. But if you have a look, it is, once we go through all these breakthroughs, so there are a lot of choices and decisions that you need to make in your life, but you're going through to this alignment here in this path. It's kind of blocked for you at this point, because you have to find the alignment within. Like I said in this card, there's a lot of tweaks and movements that need to be made, and you're just slowly but surely breaking through. Like, I want to flick these glass out of the way, like I want to break them and crack them, so you can move through these obstacles that you're creating, these walls that you're creating, to find balance and proper judgment. You know what I mean? Let God judge you. When you look back on the earth, look back at the legacy that you leave behind, and then you can be judged. Don't worry about your past. Don't worry about the future. Just worry about now and getting through these breakthroughs, breaking through to find your purpose, breaking through these distortions that hold you back from seeing clearly, to find the alignment within. So you have been quite hard on yourself, like, yeah, okay, you're human, you messed up, and yeah, you got judged by others, but the hardest critic in your whole life is actually you. You're harder on yourself than anyone else is ever harder on you, and that's of the mind and in the heart. So you really feel it. You really feel things. You feel things more than you'd probably let on, because I don't think you speak very well about how you feel. It's not something that, like with that tightening of the throat chakra, see, that's gone now. But when I focus on that card, I can feel that pinch. And it's just like, you may not always express how you feel. And people, just put on this really good demeanor outside of you and think, okay, yeah, I am this beautiful being, but inside just feeling a little judged by others and not feeling deserving. But you are deserving. Your legacy will live on. Your legacy will live on. Like, once you start taking that path and breaking through the walls that you've created for yourself, these blockages that you've created for yourself or that have been created in front of you. Just know you have the strength and you have the resources you need to break through those and to carry forward, and to carry on and to carry forward. They see carry forward. So they want this forward motion from you, to move into the legacy of light that you deserve to walk along. Because what they mean by the legacy of light is that you're guided and you're guarded and you're protected along this path, and you're not left to your own devices. You know, Spirit has you when you walk with them. They guide you, they protect you from negative energies. And the negative energy might actually come from within more than from without. This is why they want you to find the light. This is why they want you to move towards it, okay? So if that's what you want to do, that's good. You know, if you're in there, if you're feeling this is good for you. You're actually on path. You're on point. You're finding your way, okay? So here with Heaven Sent, you got the Five of Swords and the Page of Wands. Now, I like what it said to me, because at first I was a bit unsure about Five of Swords meaning conflict, okay? But then they said, look at the picture itself. So with this Heaven Sent, this is the sword of truth. Yeah, there may be conflict. Yes, there may be conflict in your life, but by discerning what is negative for you, this is fighting off negative thought patterns and bringing in the truth. This is what the light is for you. The clarity, the epiphany is the actual truth, and realizing that sometimes your thoughts are holding you back. You know, you're your hardest judge. You got to do a lot of the clearing. You're judging yourself and also causing a lot of mental anguish. That's what Five of Swords is. There may have been a breakup and you take it to heart and then you hurt yourself over the shoulda, coulda, wouldas. But what's been done is done, and you have to understand your truth here and to stop allowing all these other thoughts to come in and just find the light within. Find the truth within with this card. Yeah, life isn't a box of chocolates that, you know, it's bitter and it's sweet. I'm sorry. I think the neighbours are talking. But never mind, guys. So just realize to bring in the light, you have to fight off all these negative thoughts that may dog you. You know, like when you're sleeping, when you're thinking negative things and you end up feeling it. When you feel it, you manifest it. So don't let it take you. Don't let these lies, thoughts, negative behaviors take you. Stand true in yourself. Bring in the sword of justice, you know, and get rid of it. Because you have to realize that sometimes the things that come in is good news with this Princess of Wands. You may be dealing with a younger fire sign, but it's more like if you start realizing that, you know, that when you start thinking and realizing that there is truth, there is goodness in me, I see the light, I control my thoughts, and I don't want negative thoughts, I don't want drama, you actually realize you start seeing a lot more positivity, a lot more good news coming in, a lot more good vibrations, positive vibrations, happy vibrations. You know, the Princess of Wands is a message, is good news. So when you start believing in the good things start happening. They literally said good things start happening because you're more radiant, you're more in the light space, you're more understanding and in control of your mind. Dandapani, he's awesome. He's an Indian dude. He talks about learning how to use your conscious mind consciously. Yeah, about the art of concentration. For anyone that wants, I've been saying his name, I'm sorry, Dandapani, but I'm now promoting you. Because I've been listening to a lot of his techniques and following him on YouTube, and it's interesting when you learn how to control your mind, what it does for you. So what we're going to do, Leo, we're going to bring in the energy of the person you're currently dealing with or thinking about when it comes to love and who's coming towards you. Whoa, there's a lot. Wow, Leo, got a few admirers. Okay, so let's just shuffle that one more time. Who is coming towards Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and Mars in love? Who is coming towards Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and Mars in love, please? Five of Cups. You may be dealing with a water sign. Let's see what they have to say. We'll just pull out some more cards. Understand what's going on in this current situation. The Sun. Judgment in reverse. Page of Swords. And the Four of Cups. Underneath the deck, the Two of Cups. Whew, that's a little bit heavy. What's going on, Leo? So you may be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio with this energy here. Five of Cups, it can represent loss and regret. But I just feel like here, it's weird. I feel like this person, because this was underneath the deck, what was hidden from you is the Two of Cups, which is soulmate energy. And I only say that because here is the Two of Cups. Sorry guys about the light. I have my door open. But this dragon's actually blowing only on 2 cups. Like, you know, the fire, it's bringing it back. And so I feel like maybe at a distance from this person, you may have broken up or they left. And it didn't end well, I can tell you that. This person may feel like you're a soulmate. They may have felt a little bit sad. Or, you know what I mean? Just missing. Like there's that missing feeling. Yeah, like they're missing a ghost. I don't know why. You may have left them, you may have ghosted them. But here's the Sun with the Judgment card in reverse. This person is looking forward now. Like your person is moving forward. Whoever this is, they're moving forward, and it's almost like they said they're not coming back. They're not coming back again. You know, they're off to find their happiness. They don't want to come back. They don't want the judgment to come in. I don't know why they said that. Okay. They may have felt like you were their happily ever after, like you were someone that they felt they could be with forever. You know, like it's that the happily ever after. The Sun is contentment, family, birth, like it's fulfillment. And with the Judgment in reverse, maybe they made a poor decision. This person feels like they made a poor decision because now they're having to deal with, you know, this loss and regret or this missing feeling. But I feel like they won't come back around. They may be really hurt. And your energy, which is interesting, is matching these. You're kind of looking at them, missing them, spying on them. And with the Four of Cups, sort of trying to act like you're not really there. Like this is why this person is missing a ghost, because you're not really there with them. You know what I mean? Like you're not willing to share with them. But underneath the deck, the Two of Cups. You know, this is someone that you both see it, you both feel it. It's the same energy. You miss them and keep looking at them, but they miss you and don't want to look at you. You know, like it's complicated, I can tell. So we're just going to ask for some advice. Leo, you need some advice in this situation. It's a little messed up. The Knight of Pentacles. Who was the Knight? The Strength card. The Empress. Oh, and the Hierophant. Leo. This advice, it's literally realizing. I don't know if you realize that this person really cared about you and was quite committed to you. Like, They just, like, they really adored you. You know, loyalty with the Knight of Pentacles. So the advice is that this is what makes you open up, isn't it? This is what's making you glow up, because you know it. That's why you still watch them. You knew it, you hid it. You didn't like talking about it, you didn't want it. But you miss them just as much as they miss you. And the thing is, this person won't come to you anymore unless you meet their high vibrational space, and you know it. This person went like what they're saying here with the Knight of Pentacles, the Strength card, the Empress, the Hierophant. This person is like, match me and give me what I need, or I won't consider you. Like, they want loyalty. They want love and grace and compassion. They want, nurturing and creativity. Like, and they want commitment. So, so Spirit, what is the advice from Spirit? Spirit is actually telling you to commit to yourself as well. Match this person's vibration. Match them, because you can. If anyone can, Leo can. And show this person what they're missing out on too. Because they may be looking at you, or they may be thinking about you. There's still love there, but it's just like you're missing a ghost. You know, there's all these blockages in between that, even though you're standing there looking at each other in the mirror, it's like a double, the double vision mirror. Not everyone you can't see each other, because it's just like, this may be a twin flame energy. It is very, I feel like you both ran away from each other. Because I feel like it is a bit scary. And the thing is, Leo, what's happening is you're going through a big evolution of self, and your person, Spirit speaks highly of them, but it's sort of like they're doing the same. It's almost like a match. And yous are both like, you know what, I'm just going to focus on me. I just got to focus on me. But the flame of love is still alive. It still exists in the world. And it's just like, it's not even about not focusing on this person. I think you both acknowledge what it is, but you both have to do what you need to do, which is committing, loving, and nurturing yourselves, and being loyal to your path and your purpose. And maybe in the future, you could meet this person again. I don't know, Leo. It could be in the cards for you. But it feels like this person has a purpose, and it feels like you have a purpose, and maybe the purpose was just to meet each other, somewhere, somehow, and propel you both on a path of destiny. But Leo's going to do what Leo does best, and do it like a superstar, like your energy is high vibrational. The message from Spirit is to be high vibrational, loyal, nurturing, strong, and committed to your path and your purpose. And that will attract what it needs to attract. And it's sort of like, don't be focusing on the shoulda, coulda, wouldas, because you got a lot of growth to do. You got a lot of glowing to do, Leo, and you need all the energy you need. So cast it from your mind and just focus forward, okay? Because, you're moving into a space of connection. And it may be a space you really, truly want to go towards. And maybe you have to do that in your own way, in a big, bold way. And enjoy the ride. You know what I mean? If you got to do stuff, if you got to do the shadow work and the clearing, try to find some joy in it. Try to find some fun in your life. Try not to be so serious. Just like allow things to happen without controlling. And I know that's really hard, because Leo's like that control. But it's sort of just like, you can still be you. You can still control what you do. But just understand that the energy that out there has to be molded by the universe. And you've got a lot to give, Leo. So, yeah, just keep shining, you know. Do it. Glow up. Grow up. Do the things you need to do to make you happy. To find that connection that you need in your life. And stay high vibrational, you know. And I'm just going to leave it right there, guys, because I really love that. Oh, no, I can't. I got to get a message from Mother Isis. She's like, oh, yes, sorry. There we go. And we're just going to have a closing message from Isis Oracle. Okay, nice. You got pillar of light. Pillar of light burning bright. Earth star below, soul star above. Burn away that all that is not light. Transform all into unconditional love. Star of Isis ascend. Your blessing and peace without end. Grace me now with peace and protection. Completely embraced by divine protection. So, on your journey, Spirit is saying they have your back. Mother Isis is saying you are protected. And because you're, like I said, you're at a vulnerable stage. I mean, I've said like you're at a vulnerable stage, but you're in a space of transitioning. So when you transition, negative energies will come in. Mother Isis is saying she will cast them out. So anything that is negative for you will be cast out. And that's a hard energy. I will just pre-warn you. This big, bold vision, the inner work, the temple of you, that may be a hard transitional space, but when you do it, the rewards will be amazing. All right, Leo, so we're just going to leave it right there. Leave that right there. And yeah, hopefully that resonated with you, and I hope you stay well and stay safe, guys. Until next time, take care. Bye, guys. Bye.